Hey y'all, say y'all, peace and Palo Santo 6. It's your girl, the hippie healer. And the sign that I want to start off with today is going to be for my Virgos. Let's see what it is that you need to hear and know the most at this time. Please understand that all of my readings are general, so take what resonates to you in your situation and leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit, and also keep in mind that my readings are timeless, so this can apply to past, present, or future. Divine Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Cosmic Family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages from my Virgos. Clear and accurate messages from my Virgos. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences, let these messages across, and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Okay. I decided to start with my angel numbers for my Virgo, so let's see what it is that you need to hear and know the most of this time. Messages for my Virgo, Spirit. Messages for my Virgos. What is it that they need to hear and know the most of this time? What is it that they need to hear and know the most? Hold on now. Alright, so what fell is 0110. It says belief system. Go after what you want. Unique destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. It says your blessings. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. Virgo, first question that I have for you is this. Are you in a job or a career path where you are able to exhibit your true gifts, skills, and talents? I feel like I was literally just having this conversation with somebody who's very close to me. I've pretty much grown up with this person. And I was telling him, he was telling me how he's getting tired of his job. And I'm like, and this is just based off of my observation of Virgos in general, because I just know a lot of them. Virgos are very intelligent, like very, very intelligent. So to me, a Virgo cannot happily be in a job where they're not exercising those gifts and talents and that intelligence that they have. Like, to be in a job that's monotonous, or to be in a job where you're doing you're doing the same thing as everybody else, that is, I can't see a Virgo being happy in a job like that. And if they like, honestly, I see Virgos being entrepreneurs more than most signs. Not gonna, more than a lot of signs. I can see Virgos being very much so entrepreneurs. Or if they do work a traditional 9 to 5, it has to be one that gives them a great deal of flexibility to kind of be themselves. Okay? So that's my first question. For a lot of you all Virgos, you doing something where you're able to really exhibit your gifts and talents is going to be the key to your financial freedom. Not just having money, financial freedom. Okay, the next card that came out is 0404. It says slow down. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. All right, also says balance, power struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibrations. Warning. There could be something going on in your day-to-day life, something about your daily routine, something that you regularly do, frequently go to, a person you frequently talk to, something that it's almost like it's making you vibrate at a lower vibration than you could be. Tell me more, Spirit. It says 2222, feminine forces, relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, and humility. It says you can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge, listen. Okay. So some of you all could really benefit from having some level of balance in your life. For some of you all, maybe you've had a lot of, I could be speaking to a person that maybe has had like some failed relationships, and now maybe your perspective of like love and relationships is like, you know, it just kind of gets in your way in some form or fashion, or it takes from you more than it gives to you. And you know what, maybe that's the reason why it's this slow down card came up before this feminine forces card. Virgo, when there's you need to be more selective about who you're allowing to have access to you. Male or female, doesn't really matter. I feel something, or it's like something at the tip of my tongue or my mind, and I just can't verbalize it yet, what it is. 5:55 on the timer. So there could be a lot of change. A big energy of change can be coming in for my Virgos right now. Yeah, because it's something about you using your discernment when it comes to choosing romantic partners, and then maybe your perspective of love and romance could be shifted, because quite frankly, I feel like if you're paired up with the right person, it should actually bring a great deal of balance and harmony in your life. It shouldn't feel like a power struggle or something that's lowering your vibration. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay. Came right out. It says 999, release. It says your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change, I called 555 out because I looked up at the timer and it said 555. And this is definitely very much so talking about change. So there is something that is going to change for you, Virgo, and I feel like it's going to happen either very fast or it's going to happen very unexpectedly. I think it's going to be a combination of the both, honestly. But it says, if you're experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? So yes, Virgo, when you're going through certain periods, and I'm such a big believer in this is university. It's all about lessons and cycles. There's a lot of them. So sometimes we're in certain places in our lives, and maybe the particular cycle you're in, it just looks like there's a lot of stuff that's not really flourishing for you the way you want it to. And now you start to perceive that as like your overall feeling of your life. Not looking at it like, no, baby, this is just a chapter. Dark times don't last for everybody, just like happy times don't either. You know, it's a cycle. So some of you all need to shift your perspective for what it is that maybe you're going through, or what it is that you feel like, whatever place that you feel like in your life as a cycle. Don't get too comfortable in anything or in any type of space that you're in, Virgo. Let me move on to a couple of messages from the universe. A couple of messages from the universe, and I'm going to close out. I probably may be able to get 2 cards because we're close to 10 minutes. More for my Virgo spirit. More for my Virgos. I got to start shuffling off the camera so it's not taking up so much of my time. Because 10 minutes don't be enough sometimes, y'all. Alright, good enough. Alright. Closing messages for my Virgos. Closing messages for my... Clear and concise, honey. It says, one day when you least expect it, you're going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart. And you're going to be so glad that you kept it open. You're going to be so glad that you chose to believe it deserved more. Okay, Virgo. So something beautiful and love is coming. And for a lot of you all, if you've ever had any regret about people you walked away from, Spirit is telling you to stop having those regrets, because ultimately there's something better in store for you, and had you not closed out those cycles, you would not have been able to be aligned with this new person. Last card, I'm going to read it. It says, if you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, or if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. It's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you are asking for now. So for a lot of you, your hold up is the universe has something more in store for you than what it is that you think you want. So if you're trying to manifest something, the universe is going to match you that. I hope